Good morning, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me, and welcome to the road ahead for November 15 to 21 of 2020. The 15th is, of course, that new moon in Scorpio. Set your intentions. It is a super moon, and it is kind of finishing a cycle, a karmic cycle. So get ready. Mars just moved into Aries, and Mars went direct and just moved into Aries on the 14th, actually today, 14. And things are going to start to ramp up. I think you're going to be busy in these next few weeks until the end of the year, and it's going to feel much lighter. I know that you might have noticed there are some changes to the channel. Things are changing worldwide, and we're part of it. So let's get started. Let's see who we're shuffling for first. The road ahead. November 15 through 21 of 2020. Universe, spirit guides. Let's bring in a very clear connection today. All right. We have the Seven of Swords and the Empress. So I would say we're doing air signs first. Air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, coming in with the Empress. What is it that you're creating? Are you creating some distance between yourself and a situation, a project, a decision you need to leave for another day? Is there a decision about a parent that you need to take on and really don't want to? Really feel like, it's going to be a little bit more of a burden than you might want. That sounds, let's see. It's not easy to take on. Let me put it that way. Tell me about the air signs, please. What do they need to know for the road ahead, the 15th through 21st of November 2020? What's on the road ahead for the air signs? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The Hanged Man. The World. The Page of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So, my friends, let's talk about the Empress and that stealth or Seven of Swords that we saw at the cut. There may be something going on that you are contemplating finishing. You've been waiting to do this. It's almost like it's come full circle, and now you have perhaps the go-ahead on a project of your own and can stack up whatever that was at the cut and here in the Hanged Man neatly so that you can move along, because you're tired of this conflict. It's sown nothing but doubt and mistrust in whatever the situation is, and we saw that at the cut too. So this is your opportunity to move on, my air sign friends. But again, it's your decision. Free will is always in play here. The Two of Cups, which direction are you going? What action are you going to be taking? It hasn't been a situation that you've been enjoying. It may feel like it's never going to change. And, it might be, a situation where you need to start something fresh for your own security, for your own home life situation. Let's see where we're headed here with our air signs. You've been waiting to end this. How is it going to change, please, for the air signs? This is November 15 through 21, and this is that cycle that I was talking about. The karma is coming around, and it's time for you to finish that so you can start on something fresh. And it may mean leaving some things behind, but these are things that you've been thinking about doing already, and you're finally going to make the decision to do what it is you want to do. The Star card, hopes, dreams, and wishes. Also Aquarius there, and of course, our Queen of Swords is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So it's something that's well thought out here, my friends. You're not jumping into anything, although it is coming to, I think, a logical conclusion. So whatever you thought was going to happen is going to come in. It's going to come in just as you thought it would, just as you wished for. And it is going to mean that, you're leaving this struggle, strife, and doubt behind at your action. Air signs. Air signs, the 15th through the 21st. Tell me about our Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So you may be waiting on a piece of information, a piece of important news that comes in, maybe news financially of a raise, a promotion, giving you the opportunity to leave a situation that was conflict and not comfortable behind. Yes, the changes that you're making are going to lead you in that direction. So you may be hanging out here for a little bit, and I think you're going to be able to see it start to ramp up starting this week. I think you're going to see the closure come in. Tell me about the Page of Cups, please. King of Cups. That's our Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Cool on the outside and a little bit sensitive on the inside. So this might be an emotional situation as well, with an emotional commitment to it even. News. What's going on here? Air signs. This is a very supportive energy too. So there are people around you that are going to be supportive of the changes that you make, my air sign friends. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles here. Thank you. The Page of Swords. So you are going to be investigating this new opportunity, whatever the road is to your promotion, a relationship commitment, or a new financial path that you decide to take on. You may have waited long enough to do whatever it is that you wish, perhaps even entrepreneurial. So you're going to investigate that and get to the bottom of it and make sure you understand clearly what the opportunity is. How are you? Okay. It's something that you've been waiting on. You may be evaluating your next step, whether or not to add to the investment that you've already made. I think you're starting something fresh here, my air sign friends. Tell me about the Hanged Man here, please. One more card. Okay, the King of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords is underneath here, too. So those are those doubts and fears coming to fruition. But you've got to quell that. You've got to make the decision. There's our King of Swords. You may be waiting on a decision from someone in the municipal or judicial realm, the King of Swords, an attorney, perhaps. But again, you're approaching this with a very logical point of view, my air sign friends. And it's going to come to its logical conclusion here. And believe it or not, it is going to turn out the way you want here. So try not to let the struggle and strife that we've been going through, particularly these last few weeks with everything up in arms and Mercury retrograde. So, find your center, find your core here, and come from if this is you delivering the news, come from a kind and loving place, not quite as blunt and matter of fact as our king and queen can be. All right. You will see the merit in this opportunity, and I do believe you're going to make the move for it. Let's see what the Moonology deck has to say for our air signs, please. One card, please. Air signs. One. Thank you. This is the new moon in Scorpio. And if I'm not mistaken, that is, oh my goodness, yes, work through your fears. All right, my air sign friends, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, the new moon in Scorpio, which is the 15th, okay? So pay attention this new moon season, my friends. Work through your fears. You've got to work through these doubts. You've got to decide that they are not valid. You've got to decide that, there are ways out of whatever you're doing. You've got to make sure that you can see everything, because right now you may be a little bit confused. You don't see everything coming in. So get to the bottom of whatever is here for you, this new opportunity. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio, air signs. Wow. All right. Who are we shuffling for next? Thanks, my friends. I really appreciate you being here. I love the chat, but I'm going to concentrate on the reading, okay? So if you guys want to hang out for a little bit after, I'm not sure if we'll answer questions, but we'll definitely chat. That's up to you. All right, let's see who we're talking with next. Fire, what do we have? Fire, earth, and water. Who are we shuffling for? What messages need to come through? The Knight of Cups and the Hermit. So water signs. What is on your path here, my water sign friends? We've got Virgo here in the form of the Hermit and the big picture. So the path to the big picture, my water sign friends. What is it you have a vision of? Are you making an emotional offer to someone? Does that feel like it's on your path, my water sign friends? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Universe and spirit guides. We ask for a clear connection for our water signs, please. What do they need to know? The road ahead, the week of November 15 through 21, 2020. Water signs, please. The Six of Pentacles. Water signs. What do the water signs need to know for the week of? There's the Empress. So you may be reaching out to help your mom. The Six of Pentacles. Perhaps it's the other way. She's reaching out to help you. But I think you are headed in a new direction, and she may be a supportive energy. You may be creating something new and get a loan or generosity come into you so that you can get going, get fired up, my water sign friends. The big picture, right? On the path. Maybe there wasn't quite enough in the past financially, and now it's come in and you're ready to get started. Maybe there's an expense that comes in too. Here's our King of Rods. You're going to handle it like a boss. The King of Rods, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. He is the CEO. He's the director of the show. Look at the lineup you guys have. King of Rods, King of Cups, and the King of Pentacles, followed by the, oh, wow, holy cow, water signs. This is really coming in for you this week. Wonderful. So you've got support. You may have a team that you have put together and people that are surrounding you and able to help you establish the roots that you need and take charge. Or perhaps this is three sides, all three sides of you, four sides, however many sides there are, bringing things to fruition and starting something that you're truly going to love. That is your vision, and it's finally going to feel right. So you may get the go-ahead in a legal matter. A decision may come in. You may get a news that really is heartwarming and giving you a peace and comfort. The King of Cups, I think you are in your emotions too here, my friends. It may be business on the outside, but inside I think it's gratitude. I think it is a sense of security and gratitude. A heartfelt generosity has come in or gone out to someone from you, but it is definitely something that is pleasant, I would say. This gives you, I think, a new inspiration, a new way to get where you're going, and also a little sense of calm, a sense of peace has come over you so that you can move through whatever lack may still be here. It may not be that there is quite enough to do what you want, but at least you've got enough right now to move on and focus on where you're headed. Let's see what the Five of Pentacles means here for our water signs. What's the lack? Here it is. The infusion of cash. All right. The new commitment to whatever it is that you're doing. It is a creative pursuit that you're working on and something that is truly a matter of the heart. I would say a labor of love, but it's going to pay off here, my friends. It's going to pay off so that you can have your status. Okay. And the King of Pentacles is all about status. He's the provider in the deck. The King of Wands, the fiery, action-oriented doer. All right. So that's where you are. So you might be building both ways, business-wise and security, and hopefully they coincide and that you can now take this even further. Where's your road ahead going with this Ace of Pentacles, please? Water signs. King of Pentacles, it's going to the King. So you are building this security, and I think you're really feeling good about where you are. You're feeling yourself. You're feeling very comfortable, my water sign friends. So this is the big picture we spoke of at the cut. How are you coming into this, please? What's the Empress about? Who is the Empress, please? For my water sign friends, the Knight of Cups, there's your big picture, okay? So you are creating your vision. The Ace of Swords is your vision, your victory. It's your truth, and that is a heartfelt endeavor here. Where are we going? You're going to the status of king, my water sign friend. So it's going to be a very comfortable existence, just as you wished for here, with your wishes coming in. You know, it's almost like, we've waited so long, and here we are now on the cusp of doing exactly what we want to do. And it's time to take a deep breath and put all of the lack behind you, my water sign friends, because it is going to settle. It is going to bring it in. Now, this is Mars energy right here. This is you, of course, in Scorpio, the new moon, and the King of Pentacles coming into Earth sign season. Sagittarius next, of course, but the King of Pentacles going to really be settled, I think, settled and comfortable by the end of the year. Okay, you may not have everything. There may still be a couple of things that you're missing, but you will be in a much better position. You go from like zero to king in almost no time, which is fabulous. And the Emperor, yes, it's at your hand, my water sign friends. You are the ones that are in control. Now, certainly there may be an Aries in control, but I do think you're the director here. You're the one that is the catalyst and gets this moving. So your big picture, what starts it? Is it this offer that comes in, perhaps? This heartfelt generosity that comes in, maybe an infusion of cash that gives you the confidence and the wherewithal, the resources to move along your big picture, your big idea. You're getting excited again, and it's good to see, isn't it? It feels good. There we go. Thank you. The Hanged Man, you've waited long enough. It's time to celebrate. It's time to use, and I mean use in the best possible manner, the people that are around you and enjoy their support, enjoy their generosity, enjoy their camaraderie, enjoy the different facets of all the people in your life that are bringing you this, I want to say just in general, very, they're behind you. They are behind you, but your vision is the one that is going to bring it and settle it. All right. So water signs, interesting. You guys, tell me how these resonate for you in your lives. Let's do a Moonology card for the water signs. One card for the water signs, please. Thank you very much. A time to give rather than take. This is the new moon in Virgo card. So balance, important. Organization, important here with the Virgo energy. That's what the King of Rods does anyway. He's the organizer. He's the one that sells. He's the delegator. Okay, you do this, you do that. Report back to me on Tuesday. I want to have results. Okay, that's what he's about. So what are you doing? Are you the organizer here? A time to give rather than take. You're the creative energy. Are you giving more than you should at this point? I don't think so. This is all on your path, my friends. This is all part of your big vision, and you are going to be very comfortable and very secure in it, but it is going to take a little bit more time. So you've got to really assess the direction that you want to take, use the supportive energy around you and bring it in so that you may need to have these other people in your life give you the suggestions or help you with the project. Truly is going to be a labor of love, my water sign friends. So wonderful energies there for you. Fabulous. I like it. Mars, I don't know. It just feels like everything is starting to open up. At least for me, it does. I think that's the general energy, and it really feels good. All right, water signs. We have earth and fire signs next. Who are we choosing? Who are we shuffling for now? Let's see what's going on. The road ahead, November 15th through 21 of 2020. Who are we shuffling for? That's the Ace of Cups. Well, is that for you, my water sign friends, or is there a new love coming in for earth or fire? Let's see. All right, we're going to cut right now. The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords again. Wow. My goodness. So, earth, fire, are you involved in the situation with the water signs, the vision and the heartfelt? Or is this a new love that you are deciding on? Is this a new love that you finally see coming in? Or do you recognize the emotional content of whatever is on this path of truth for you? All right, let's see who's going first here, earth or fire. Five of Cups and Eight of Swords. Doubt is going to be the undoing of whatever it is you have planned. I'm not sure who we're talking to yet, but doubt will be the undoing of it. You've got to look at the positive here in whatever you're doing. So that Ace of Swords cuts both ways sometimes. Speak your truth, speak it clearly, and see where it takes you. Earth or fire? Fire signs. So the Queen of Rods is worried. The Queen of Rods is very intently focused, laser focused on where she wants to go, but it gives her concern. So fire signs, what's on your plate? Fire signs, you're up late at night, you're worrying about things. And a lot of times, we make them out to be bigger than they are. So that's what I was saying. Focus on what you have, focus on where you want to go rather than the difficulties of it. That Five of Cups we saw, okay? If you can stay there if you want. So choose what you want to focus on. Let's see what's up for the fire signs. Fire signs, universe, spirit guides, please bring in a clear connection for the fire signs for their road ahead. What do they need to know for the 15th through the 21st, November 2020? Fire signs. Here's our Ace of Rods. There you are, loud and proud. The Ace of Rods, the power stick. So you're claiming your power, getting your confidence, getting your excitement up. This is a lot of enthusiasm. This is a real drive to move forward. Choosing your options. Which one are you going to do first? Which way is it going? Queen of Swords. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini there. Some might say a snap decision. A snap decision to move forward with a project, to put together the right pieces. You may be looking at your options here, trying to decide which maybe people or projects, components you need to bring in order to bring this to fruition, because it is most definitely new growth. Well, now we have the Lovers. So that's our Gemini card. And there may be a partnership on the table here, looking at your options, trying to build something, trying to bring in the passion for it, passion of it. In the Magician, you certainly can if that's what you choose to do, but you're going to have to make a decision in order to move in that direction. And you're going to have to put some truth out there. You're going to have to put some feelings into it. The Page of Pentacles, you're going to have to convey your valuable and important purpose in this. Okay, so we're talking relationship there. I do believe this is more likely business. You've got options, maybe even in a relationship, but definitely options on the table. Okay, we're going to put those back. We weren't quite ready, so let's see what's going on with the Seven of Cups. What are the options? And I've got one that's turned here already, so we'll start from fresh. So give me one moment, please. All right, well, I guess we'll find it. Tell me about the Seven of Cups, please. The King of Pentacles. You're looking at your options. You may be the responsible party in a situation, something that, you have to decide. Maybe it's within a relationship. You're the provider, and, you need to make a decision on how to build and put together your wealth, your security, your abundance. What is the project that you're taking on? What is it you're trying to build? Are you looking at building this relationship stronger? What are the decisions coming in here? Tell me about the Queen of Swords, please. Fire signs. What do we need to know? Whoa, off the table. Hold on, please. And that is the one that I glimpsed that I thought we would go after. The Five of Pentacles. You're deciding what can and cannot happen, okay? Because the finances may be difficult. You are the provider and you're exploring your options, how to keep things going. You are looking at seeking shelter and trying to build your coffers, trying to put things together. Magician, you're going to be able to do it. There's a valuable piece of information, I think, coming in here. And again, the transition is upon us, the ending, all right, the death card, the Scorpio energy. When we get to Sagittarius, my friends, things are going to be changing, not just for fire signs, but for all of us, because Sagittarius is a much lighter feeling energy. Anyway, right now we're in the depths of Scorpio energy and it's very intense. And it might feel like you don't have a lot of options, but truly you do. You've got to decide what you can and cannot do financially. And you've got to make some decisions, and some things may be left out in the cold. But I think it's for the preservation of what you're doing. There's a great passion and drive here, I think, to make this partnership succeed. So what is it you have to choose? The Queen of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Thank you. Fire signs. The Knight of Swords. Well, it's going to change and change quickly when it starts. But, you've got to make the decision. What is it you have to cut out? What is it we have to cut out? The Knight of Swords, they're making changes with just a few words. He speaks kind of sharply, a little bit harshly. And we talked about a snap decision here when we first started. So it might be that, you have to say, okay, sorry, we can't do that this week. But that frees up some energies or even some finances to build what you're doing a little bit stronger. And that's, it may be a little bit of a sacrifice, but it's not going to, I think, stand in the way of where you're going, because you do have some new growth coming in, but you're not quite ready to make the expenditure yet. That'll be in the future. That'll be what comes in. Right now, we're still in the planning and execution stages. So sometimes, you have to readjust financially as to where you're headed. Tell me about this 3. Thank you. You've got to put it together, a plan, the Knight of Pentacles there. That's earth signs, of course, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But still, you're executing the plan. You've decided what can stay. You've decided what you can work on, and you decided, what has to go. And it's going to change quickly. It may seem like it's moving slowly, but really behind the scenes, I think things are starting to manifest, and you're going to hear this news. The transition has already begun. And while you may still be juggling even with difficult decisions here financially, don't give up here. Look at this. Don't give up. The 9 of Rods, your warrior energy needs to be fiery. Here's the last piece coming in. The Ace and the 9. The struggle is almost over, my friends, my fire sign friends, whatever it is you're struggling with. And it really does feel financial. It could be within a relationship, but most definitely within a, I want to say financial. Here's our King of Swords, and it is going to change things for you. That decision, the decision you make here, the judgment call that you make here is going to change this plan so that you can build, I think, a strong foundation, something for the future. Fire signs. Might be, look at this, beautiful energy there. The Sun card, Leo energy there, my fire sign friends. Bright, beautiful, things coming to light, things coming out into the open. If there was anything that you might have been missing, anything you didn't quite see, now you are able to sort through it and take action on it and put the plan in process. Tell me about our Ace of Rods, please. Where is the power coming in? When you step out into the light, my fire sign friends, you're going to be glowing. There's the last piece, right? The 9 of Rods. Now we're at the 10. So things are, in fact, changing. And the Magician is pulling that rabbit out of the hat. Okay, now be careful with that Magician energy, because you do have the skills and you do have the tools to bring it in. You also have the intuition and drive to make it happen. But, there is something as a single-minded focus. You want to make sure that you can be a little bit more diverse and allow new growth to come in so that your future has a really steady base, okay? And it feels like it's going slow, but it's going to change, and it's going to change dramatically, I think. And you're going to start to see that this week. That's my goal, this week. That's too many. Just 1 or 2, please. 1 or 2 for the fire signs, please. Thank you. The Knight of Rods. Make your changes, my fire sign friends. There you are, taking action. Again, the Knight of Rods can be a little bit scattered, so you have several options. You want to narrow it down. You don't want to be single-minded, but you do want to have a variety, a couple of different roads that you can go on this. All right, so make sure your plan is solid and steady. Wait for that last piece to drop. You're going to hear it. You're going to hear it very shortly, and then it'll be up to you to choose which direction you want to go. Here's the news coming in. All right, news that you're going to want to take a look at. You're going to want to be inquisitive about. We're still, I think, in Mercury shadow for another day or two this week, so just bear in mind things are changing. Okay, fire signs. Let's see what's up with the Moonology deck for you. Thanks so much, everybody. I do appreciate you being here. Brick City Beauty and MZ, really appreciate you being moderators. Tony Linnell, I didn't see you there. Thank you. All right, fire signs. One card, please. One card. Okay, that's a pile. We'll take this one. Here we are. Step out of your comfort zone. The North Node. Yes, it's time to grow, my fire sign friends. Step out of your comfort zone. Sometimes, we get bogged down by where we are, and we don't make the moves that we need to make. So you have an opportunity coming in, fire signs, that you're going to have the choice to make which way you're going. I think it's already started, and you're going to start to see it manifest this week, but you still have options in this. So make sure you get to the bottom of them all and figure out which one is the best for you, and then take action. Okay, let's see. Earth signs. Earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. What's going on for my fellow earth signs? Earth signs. You know what we miss when we do the last element is the cut. The Six of Rods and the Page of Rods. The Page of Rods, of course, the inspiration, the spark that gets you moving. But, I think you can start to see the success building, my earth sign friends. Our Six of Rods is acclaim and recognition. And even if it's only you that recognizes how far you've come, that's going to give you a little more spring in your step. So take heed of where you've been and where you are now, and then set your intentions for where you want to go, because it is an exciting new direction. Let's see what's happening for the earth signs, please. Earth signs. Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Universe, spirit guides. Let's bring in a very clear connection for our earth signs today. The road ahead, November 15 through 21 of 2020. Earth signs, thank you. The Five of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. The Five of Swords. And the Emperor. Earth signs. Has there been a little bit of struggle and strife, perhaps most likely financially, and are you looking for a way to get a hold of it? Take control of your situation. That's where your focus is, my earth sign friends, trying to get a hold of your financial situation. What's the next step? Where are you taking this? What can you control and what can't you? Okay, and that's really where the focus is. So what is the loss that's here, my earth sign friends? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'll be happy when Saturn moves into Aquarius on December 17th. Let's see what's happening with the Five of Pentacles. Where are you seeking shelter? Looking for a place, I think, to lay down your swords. This has been exhausting. But you know what? You're still holding it together. How am I so crooked all of a sudden? You're still holding it together, my earth sign friends. You're still in charge. All right. Let's look at the moon card here, please. The moon. Things are still cloudy. You're not able to see where you're going yet. Even though, you may have been reflecting on where you want to go, you're still not able to see clearly yet. And it's tiresome. So your focus, where are we focused, earth signs? Focused on your options, of course, your vision board. What are the choices you have in store here? A couple of them are booby prizes, all right? Disguised as beautiful items. So be careful. Choose wisely is the message here. Don't charge in. You may want to just think about things logically before you maybe end something. So, this loss may feel like a betrayal. It may have been a very difficult and mournful is the word they're giving me, mournful ending. But the success from our cut is coming in. You are going to be taking care of business. I think you can recognize what's going on 2 and 3 steps ahead. So your intuition is leading you, and this is coming to a close, my Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo friends. Here's our 4 of Pentacles. So you're going to be on solid ground very soon, okay? Very soon. Keep your eye on what you can control. The things that you can't control, you're going to have to let them go for a little bit. Now, I don't mean shirk your responsibilities. I mean, you're going to have to be at peace with where you are, what you can control and what you can't. The Moon card, is an intuitive card as well, card of Pisces, but it's also, this is our Mars energy here, getting going, control what you can, all right? But the Moon card is also that very reflective energy too. And again, this is about seeing how far you've come. You're exhausted, but you're not finished yet. Tell me about the earth signs. Thank you. The 3 of Pentacles. You're working on things. You're building things. You're working on putting together the right pieces in order to come out of this loss, come out of this lack that you may have been in. Now, if this was an actual ending here, you're putting the pieces back together. And I think you can recognize that, things need to be nurtured. Things need to be taken care of. They don't just happen overnight. You've got to let them grow a little bit. You've got to let them come in. That goes this way, doesn't it? Got to let them grow a little bit. So it's like, hurry up and wait right now. Thank you. The 8 of Swords. And it feels like we're never going to get out of this. All right. You may doubt that you can even put your swords down. It's a situation that's been a little bit overwhelming. All right. It's been tiresome. And it's time to, I think, come out of the murk. We've got to see our way out of this. How do we do that, please, with the Page of Swords, investigating it? Now, there may be a Gemini involved. There may be a partnership involved that you need to really look at and see between the lines what might be happening here, because right now it's not a comfortable situation and you're tired of it. So is it someone that's controlling you and you need to seek some shelter and build up your situation so that you can see your way clear of this? Certainly possible. The 2 of Swords. It's not an easy place to be, my earth sign friends. All right. As difficult as it is, you might feel more comfortable doing almost nothing or letting it sit. And maybe that is the advice here. That 4 of Pentacles can be seen as holding on and waiting. All right. You got to wait for just a little bit. Wait for things to grow. Where was it? I saw it right there. It is. Yes. Wait for things to finish. Wait for things to come full circle here with our World card. And then, examine where you are with your intuition and look 2 or 3 steps ahead. Your options are just ahead, okay? You're not going to be able to see them quite yet. So I would say to you, absolutely get through this week and take a hard look at any choices you have coming in and decide whether or not they're worth fighting for or whether or not it's better to just let them roll over. Here's our Hanged Man. I'm going to say the advice to you may be a little bit of sacrifice. You might have to sit this out for a little bit longer until you can see better where things are going, my earth sign friends here. Yes, until you get that piece of news that comes in and helps you make that decision, comes in and helps you move up as far as financially is concerned. It's an opportunity, a job, a promotion, an offer that comes in, something that's of value to you, something that you perhaps need to make a decision on. And it's not always easy because, sometimes you feel like it isn't ever going to change. But here's your opportunity coming in. And it's up to you, my Emperor friends, Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, to seize the opportunity, seize the day. The Emperor charges forward. So how are we doing this with the Emperor here, my Earth sign friends? There's an opportunity coming in. Do we take control of it? Yes, we do. Our Queen of Wands. Focus on it. Focus on the control of what you can control first. And then the secondary aspect is to focus on the offer and see where it'll take you, because I do believe when you choose it, it's going to lead to something that's a much better option for you. Okay, that decision to finish something is going to bring you to the recognition and success, perhaps, that you've been looking for. The question is, does it cure the lack, my Earth sign friends? Does it cure the lack? Yes, it does. Okay. The Four of Wands, comfort, stability, happy home, celebration, even the marriage card. So if this is a partnership, does it cure the lack? I don't know if it means that you're staying in the relationship. The Ten of Swords is here, but there is a definite ending here to, I want to say, the struggle, the lack, the strife, and the weariness of it. Control what you can control, my Earth sign friends, and then focus on the new, the opportunity that comes in, because that is truly what's going to lead you to this happy home, security, stability, and an enjoyable foundation. Let's see what the Moonology has to say for my Earth sign friends. One card for the Earth signs, please. Whoa. All right. This is the South Node, Earth signs. Don't let your past hold you back. So don't let what's gone on here in the past, whatever lacks we may have suffered, don't let it hold you back. Don't let the doubt, the weariness keep you in a stuck position. Control what you can control. Make good choices, clear choices based on your investigation and your curiosity. Make sure you get to the bottom of whatever is being offered, and then take that bad boy by the scruff and say, I'm going to do this, because you can. You are going to be able to accomplish your goal here. This is the Emperor. He never lets anything get in his way. All right, you're going to be celebrating Earth signs, and most likely that's toward the end of the year. Things are going to get much lighter, as I said, once we get into Sagittarius. My friends, thank you so very much for joining me. I truly appreciate you tuning in. These roads ahead, the road ahead comes out every Saturday at 10 a.m. So if you're still here and you want to connect with me, all of my details are in the description box below. I want to read through the chat, so I'm going to edit it here. Thanks very much, and we'll speak to you again very soon. But I